Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another reading. Today we're doing chapter 11. We're heading back to Eden. And tomorrow tomorrow I won't be doing a reading. It'll be me going back to my series, The Bible Unveiled. And then on Tuesday I'll go back to the reading. But anyways, let's get started with chapter 11. The link to the novel will be in the description below, like always. And let's go ahead and get into it. Alright. Within the cedar-scented hush of their Edenic home, a single word fractured the stillness. Adam's voice, sharp and urgent. Robots. He stepped forward, eyes blazing with the confusion and resolve of a soul on the edge of revelation. The question hung in the air, vibrating like a tuning fork struck by fate. Adam felt the world's weight settle on his shoulders. Eden, Mars, and all that lay between teetered on the cusp of transformation. He reached for Sophia's hand, drawing strength from her warmth as if to anchor himself in the coming storm. In that heartbeat, destiny crystallized. His choices would shape not just his family, but the fate of worlds. The hearth's gentle glow became more than comfort. It became a beacon, a rallying flame. Silence thickened, bracing itself for truths too heavy for ordinary breath. Enki stood framed in gold, his robes aglow with the secret geometry of unknown civilizations. He drew in a breath steeped in centuries, the kind that gathers the dust of memory before it is spoken. When his eyes met with Adam's, they shimmered with the weight of legend. Robots, he intoned, his voice resonant as a hymn echoing from Nibiru. Beings of steel and circuitry. Their thoughts a tangled web of logic and longing. They will wage war on Mars. The crimson sky shattering with metal fire and fractured dreams. When that war stumbles, their gaze will turn to Tiamat. Adam, they will come for us. Sophia, a shadow beside the window, tilted her head. A dark cascade of hair framing features honed by defiance and hope. Her eyes, deep and unwavering, locked with Enki's, a spark igniting between ancient wisdom and modern will. I assume we can defeat them, she declared, her tone steady as forged steel, yet laced with the audacity of those who refuse to yield. Enki's gaze held hers, confidence, a living force that shimmered with the certainty of prophecy. We can, he answered, his voice as unyielding as the cliffs of Mu, battered by timeless waves. But I must shield you, Adam, and your children. I'll take your children to Mu, a sanctuary veiled from the storm's reach, where they'll stand safe before fate's tempest arrives. Adam and Sophia exchanged a glance, sharing a silent understanding. Adam's shoulders squared. Take them, he said, each word marked by resolve and sorrow. A vivid thought struck him. If this plan failed, The children would be left unprotected in a hostile world, their bright potential extinguished before it could fully bloom. Fear crawled at the edges of his mind, the weight of the unknown pressing heavily on his chest. Adam grappled with the notion of separation from his children, the essence of his being, and the haunting possibility of never seeing them again loomed like a specter. Yet, intertwined with this fear was a flicker of hope, a belief that their sacrifice would buy time to fortify their world, to offer their children a future unmarred by the shadows of conflict. Sophia's hand brushed against his arm, offering a brief comfort that grounded him amidst the emotional storm. His practical mind then took over, pushing the turmoil aside. At least for the moment. What weapons will we need? Enki reached into his robe and drew out 2 obsidian bracelets. They emit a faint hum. He handed one to Adam and one to Sophia. Say activate, and gloves will appear ready to create any weapon you imagine. Adam slipped the bracelet onto his wrist. Its icy kiss hinted at the battles lurking on the horizon. Activate, he commanded. In a breath, glove materialized, flickering with potential. An axe, the glove shimmered, weaving electromagnetic currents into the rough outline of a weapon, which solidified in Adam's grip. He swung at a nearby oak, the axe flashing between still and pure energy, humming with each strike. The tree surrendered with a thunderous crash. Adam turned to Enki, a wild grin breaking through the tension. Why not send me to Mars to fight? Enki answered swiftly. No, Adam, Mars has enough warriors, forged in struggle. I need you and Sophia here guarding Tiamat. Your lives are the fulcrum of what's to come. If danger grows, I'll take you to Mu. The room fell silent, embers casting fleeting shadows. Sophia knelt before her children, kissing their foreheads, her love a guiding beacon. Adam crouched beside her, voice rough but warm. We'll see you soon, my darlings, he whispered. The children nodded, and Enki gathered them gently. As Enki stepped toward the door, Adam's voice cut through the silence. When will you return? When you return, we'll be ready to train. Enki paused, casting a final look over his shoulder. Hope glinting in the eyes of a born renegade. See you soon, he said, each word a promise etched in cosmic fire. Be ready, Adam. Be ready. Adam pulled Enki to the side, feeling the edges of his memory stir with unease. A flash of another time. A garden bathed in moonlight. Laughter shared as secrets unfolded. And Sophia's eyes holding eternity sent a shiver down his spine. Overheard, the stars flickering like an ancient code, waiting to be deciphered. A reminder of mysteries yet to be unraveled. I don't understand, Adam murmured, confusion knitting his brows. I thought Sophia was my mother all my life, yet in these echoes she is something more, my partner from another existence. We didn't bring these children these children into this world together. How are they ours? Though it feels deep in my soul as if I am their father. Enki paused, his gaze softening as he spoke. Adam, there are truths woven into the fabric of your past that remain untold, and threads of advanced science beyond the horizon of your understanding intertwine your destinies. I took the essence of both of you and I took the essence of both, you and Sophia, to craft these children, guiding the rebirth of a future. The children possess a renaissance. The children possess a resonance that hints at their special origin. They carry the combined legacy and love of two lives intertwined over the course of epochs, something that transcends mere genetic material. Rest assured, all will become clearer in time. Enki smiled. For now, guard your heart and prepare. I will see you soon. The door thudded shut, echoing through the hollow, memory-stained house. Outside, the wind devoured departing footsteps, while Adam and Sophia stood side by side, bracelets gleaming, a twin constellation of determination forged by love and rebellion. Sunlight slid beneath Tiamat's horizon, stretching shadows across the world like the fingers of fate. On Mars, the crimson dust whispered a promise of oncoming conflict, a time when the sky would echo with the distant roar of steel and fury. In Eden, the hearth's embers held a fragile flame, defiant against the onrush of night as Adam and Sophia braced for a future sculpted by destiny and the lingering echo of ancient dreams. And hello, everybody. Thank you for listening to me read chapter 11 of my novel, Lilith, Adam and Eve, The Dark, the Gray, the Light. And as I said in the beginning of the video, tomorrow's going to be the Bible Unveiled. We're going to continue that. And then on Tuesday, I'll pick up on chapter 12. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it. Like I've said, the link to my novel will be in the description below. Please comment, share, and like. Especially comment. I'd like to hear from you. How do you like the novel so far? Other than that, this has been a Lilith, Adam and Eve production. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Da 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 da.